Hello there and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are here in the Sierra Nevada mod again in Yosemite Valley in the National Park, and we've got this Peterbilt to take down. We're in a livery, Medline livery by Carman, which is on the Steam Workshop, so we are taking medical supplies around the place. We've delivered here to this 7-Eleven up in the National Park, and now we're driving down to Fresno with empty packaging to drop off. So we'll get going. The truck was started. I just turned it off again. We'll get it started and we'll get a move on. Out of one of the tightest parking spaces they could have given us, and I came in head first like a fool and got stuck. So this should be quite a good drive. It's a very windy road. It'll be downhill most of the way. Should be quite challenging. It's not very far. If I bring up the sat nav, you'll see just 109 miles. Should take us close to 3 in-game hours. This fella go back past in his lovely truck. Big window there on the bed. Sure how I'd feel about that. That was everyone, wasn't it? Oh, sorry mate, you're too late. I've started moving. Come out very far. I do have a long trailer, to be fair. If you think the game is looking a little different, maybe a little crisper, we will get onto that. Oh, you're going this way, are you? I'm using the JBX Graphics mod, which is a payware mod, but I think it was worth it. I think if people put in all this hard work into mods, I've no harm with people charging for them, especially if people are going to steal them and then take credit for them, like often happens. So yeah, if it's good enough, why not? And it supports the people that give up their free time to make them. I'm going. Sorry, I want to get out of here. Whoops. Wasn't looking at my screen there. You should already see on the sat nav the winding roads we've got ahead of us. So the JBX Graphics mod adds new skies and works to improve the weather and what have you in the game. And it adds 80 high resolution sky textures, better bloom for dusk and night, better dusk and rain, better transitions, better lighting, better contrast, better colour balance, better colour saturation, better colour temperature, better glass opacity for SCS trucks, textures with more and less contrast. And now I can start looking up again. So we do need to move over to the left anyway.
Turn left.
Got a fella here enjoying the view. 2 people pointing. I mean, he's having a great time. Look at him waving his arms about. Woo! I'm in the national park. Yeehaw! So I did drive up here, obviously, to get here, and I did it as a bit of a test, because there are quite a lot of people that say the Sierra Nevada mod is poorly optimised, the map mod, and I don't disagree. I get a lot of lag sometimes, especially in Reno, more than anywhere in Reno, just as assets are loading in and stuff, and I thought that might be the case with all the trees up here, but my performance seems to be pretty good in Yosemite. And I thought it would be a good area as well, because it is a really stunning area they've put together. I thought it would be a good area as well to show off the JBX mod, although we're not going to see much of the skies with all these giant trees around us. Is that a bit of bother? I've gone for a very generic interior for this truck because I don't intend to use it. I've bought it to give to a worker to keep a bit of extra money coming in. So it's all very plain inside, but it does give it the vibe of a company truck, which is what we are driving for Medline at this time. And the livery's by Carman. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, who also did the National Freightways livery and lots of other absolutely lovely liveries. I'll try and bring up what he did right about the livery. Woo. Don't mind me driving into oncoming traffic. There you go, you get a good look at the sky there. It's looking quite dark because of the windscreen. There's some asset missing there or something. Here we go, through the tunnel. We do have our lights on. On the Steam Workshop page for the livery, it says Medline is one of the largest suppliers of medical supplies in the world. I don't know if this is a fictional one, again, like the other companies. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. So yeah, he's written, as a healthcare professional, I rely on their products every day. Oh, so it is real. Every day to properly care for my patients. With COVID-19 currently affecting all of our lives in one way or another, this is a quick tribute to all those who are working tirelessly on the front lines, whether they be providing direct care for COVID patients or supplying hospitals with much needed equipment. Everyone please stay home, wash your hands and stay safe. Which I think is very sweet that he's taken a bit of time out to put together a quick livery as a little tribute and thank you. It is for the Volvo, this truck, Volvo VNL, and the Kenworth T680, and then an International LT, which is also on the Steam Workshop, I think. There's someone else. It is meant to be for day cabs. It was designed primarily for day cabs, which I didn't realise. But he says it does work with sleeper cabs as well, but I do have a little bit of blue on the roof that shouldn't be there. Speed in here. Let's use our engine brake to control our speed a bit, and I'll stop looking at my phone and flying into the other lane. I think I'll try and grab a screenshot here, so I'll be right back. And we are back, not far down the road. I think I got one I liked, I'm not quite sure, but around every corner there's some scenery that you think might have looked a bit nicer than the last, and maybe you should get a screenshot here instead, which is probably exactly what I'm going to do right about now. 5,000 feet elevation here. Slowly making our way down these winding roads, which is much easier whilst you're not reading at the same time. There's a UPS van. What's he doing there? I think the evening skies and early morning skies look incredibly good in the JBX mod. There we go. We're leaving the national park here now, I think. But it is important you don't have time zones on. Because I had time zones on in my game settings when I put the mod in, and it thought night was day and day was night. It was almost reversed. we go, down into Fresno. Coming off at the next exit. Excuse me. And the speed drops to 45.
Stay right, then turn right. Turn right.
Oh my god, we're green now. I'm using the JBX shader settings as well, which was quite an easy install, and you can get them for free from the forum. I'll put a link into the Facebook page, I think, in the description, just if anyone is interested in finding it. I think I saw it on Reddit.
Turn left.
So here we are at Costco.
You have arrived at your destination.
I think it wants our trailer right here. Lovely stuff. See if we can back this in on camera. I think I'll pull forwards and straighten that up a little bit, even though it's giving me it very kindly. There we go, we'll take that. So I'll leave this video here. Thanks very much for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.